Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. Welcome back to Mediumship Mondays. I actually do, like I've said before, every morning on my first break I do a spread that I created myself to see if there's any spirits around. And this morning it was weird because I kept hearing trapped. I kept hearing it was a little girl. Um, all those things, but I kept feeling like she was still alive. And I'm like, that's weird because I've never had that come up before. And then I Googled, little girl gone missing, blah, 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 blah. Come to find out, she had already been rescued and she was still alive. Um, but the thing of it is, all the cards I was pulling told exactly what was happening. Like, I knew she had been in the woods. Her family was camping. I knew she was blonde. I knew she was 8 or 9 years old. I knew all these things just from pulling the cards. And I'm like, that's crazy. It was almost like spirit, universe, whatever, was testing me to see if my abilities were, I don't know, or not even testing me, but proving to me that my abilities were there. And I just found that fascinating. Because it's the first time I've ever felt like the person was not passed away, and it was just a different feeling. So I didn't actually have a spirit come through today, which was odd because usually somebody does. So this is going to be going blind tonight. I'm actually using the Pensipath Tarot. I did do a quick meditation before this, inviting any spirits to come through to read through the cards only, not me. I am not comfortable with being a conduit. You can show me things, talk to me, whatever, but I don't want them to be in me. If that makes sense. I don't want them taking over my body, whatever, but, that would just freak me out. But yeah, they are more than welcome to speak to me through the cards. And as I pull, that one just flipped over. As I go through this deck and I shuffle, I'm going to ask if there is a spirit around and they would like to speak to me through the cards. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? King of Wands. Interesting. So, next deck, I'm going to pull from my Stretch Tarot. This one came from Make Playing Cards. This is the linen edition. Shuffles just like the last deck just did. It's a little bit thicker cardstock than the Pensipath Tarot, but they're both linen. And I'm asking the deck, the spirit, excuse me, Mr. King of Wands, what is your personality? And I pulled 2 cards for this. One, and one more, please. What is your personality? Personality. 2 cards came out. So we got the 4 of Swords, which is rest, the Temperance card, and over here we got the King of Swords, and it says authority. And I got that here with this guy. He's very much reigning champion or whatever. He's very much the boss. So I got this very domineering personality that could seem to come through. A male. And it could be the previous owner of this house, because as I've said before, my neighbors confirmed that the previous owner was carried out of here on a stretcher, dead. So he died in this house. I know he liked to drink, so I don't know if that made him a domineering personality, but I do see a dominant personality here, like he could not get along with women because his personality was so My way or the highway kind of deal. So now we're going to pull from my beloved dead oracle. And we're going to pull some oracle cards. And I'm going to say it's a chunker. Huge amount of cards. What did you learn in life? What did you learn in life? And I don't know why I always like to shuffle 3 times. And then I'll wait for a card to fall out. What did you learn in life? This one is super chunky though. What did you learn in life? And they're glossy cards. Learned in life. Evermore. Interesting, because I just said you could not get along with women, and then this card dropped down. Evermore. Let's see what the book says about that. If it does say anything. Love beloved dead cards. Is it in order? Okay. Evermore. Quote the newlyweds, never evermore. When this card is representing a loved one, individual, or event, it's raising the significance and context of a marriage, official, coupling, partnership, proposal, betrothal, or an actual wedding or honeymoon. It's also the energy of happy ever afters, and it signifies love and hope that spring eternal. So this is a happy man in this, but maybe it says, what did you learn in life? Maybe he learned through all the, what do you call it? Because I feel like he might have had a lot of wives too. And then what did you learn in death? I have disconnect. It's almost like those are reversed. Like this should be, what did you learn in death? And that should be, what did you learn in life? It's a disconnect. Look, he's got his back to us. Yeah, I feel like those two should be switched. I don't feel like they were married. Or they had multiple wives. Maybe that's what he thought evermore. I learned how to have a happy marriage. Because I had several. But I don't think he was married at the end, so I'm not sure on that. Interesting. So we're going back to the first card, or the first deck. I'm going to ask, do you have a message for us? Do you have a message for anyone? Do you have a message for me? The King of Pentacles. Oh, King of Pentacles. One more for messages. And the Ten of Cups. See, the Ten of Cups is the card of a happy family, but it's the family they've created. So I find that very fascinating, especially with this card here. Maybe, see, I don't see him being married though. And the King of Pentacles, almost like this doesn't make me feel like he's balanced, even though there's scales here that are balanced. It doesn't make me feel he was very balanced when it came to money. He spent it as quickly as he got it in. Is what I feel there. And then the family he created, I almost feel like there's a VA situation, like his family's with the VA. I don't know why that's coming through like that, but it feels like with this Ten of Cups, it's a happy family, but it's a family he created. Maybe it's brothers in, arms that he created within a community at the VA, maybe. Interesting. I might have to ask the neighbor if he was in the military. I don't know if they know or not. So then the stretch tarot here. This is the one I didn't tell you guys about, but it's the one I used here. This one. Yeah, I think I did. This is going to be a question for how did you die? 2 cards for how did you die, please. That literally fell out. How did you die? I think it is the guy that used to live here. How did you die? Okay, nothing else wants to come out. Oh my gosh. I'm laughing because apparently he died of a heart attack. And there's the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I don't feel like he had any money either. This house was owned by the bank when we took it over. So it's almost like he was on the verge of bankrupt and then he had a heart attack and passed. So, and then here it's almost like a miser situation. The King of Pentacles and then this Wheel of Fortune that came out. And there's 2 Wheel of Fortunes in this deck. So I find it fascinating that this is the one that popped out. Almost looks like a, like she's so poor that she's making clothes. That kind of situation that he was going through. And then he had a heart attack. Interesting. Interesting. So I'm going to ask some questions of the missing oracle. My missing oracle. It's just got words on it. Anything else that we need to know about you? Are you the guy that used to live here, the last owner of this house? Are you the last owner of this house? I know that's going to be a yes or no question, but we'll see what I get. Love triangle. Interesting. And I see that with this card, like, I don't feel any female presence around at all. An abandoned. Oh, and then children, child or children. His children lived with him. And this could very well be why he drank. Because there was a love triangle. That person chose the other person, abandoned him, left them with him with the children. Wow. Interesting. So let's pull a couple more from my Life is Like a Board Game. And this is also, no, this is like a matte cardstock. I thought it was linen, but it's not. Okay, sir. How did you die? Actually, can you confirm the Evermore here? Can you confirm the Evermore? Can you confirm the Evermore? Can you confirm the Evermore? Confirm the Evermore. Not interested place. Again, we got this, I feel like it was part of the abandoned part. And we got anxiously stressed out way. Yeah, he's anxious a lot because he got stuck with the children. She ran off with some dude. I almost feel like the VA was, and I keep coming back to VA, the VA or some kind of community like that kept him from falling off the deep end before he did. I mean, I think the heart attack got him, but he could have died much earlier had he not found this community after he was stuck raising the kids. And I don't say stuck raising the kids in a bad way. He loved his children. They were his children. But the wife abandoned him. He's, stuck by himself raising the kids. He's got like a little tiny pinching going on. And he just didn't know what to do with himself. So he turned to the bottle. That makes so much sense. And then, why would you say the Evermore thing? Oh, Struggle Avenue. He struggled a lot. Maybe he didn't have a lot of women. Maybe he didn't have anyone after this. He had a marriage. They had children. She ran up with somebody else. He never married her or anything ever again. And it, his heart was broken. And he turned to the drink. Interesting. Anything else? The hermit. Yeah. It's basically confirming what I just said. Because he's the hermit. He just chose to. He really didn't have a choice in not dating, because it was either go out on date and have fun or raise my children. And he was, even though he was a bit of a drunk, he was still prefer to raise his kids. So that's actually quite commendable. One more. Empress. Wow. Yeah. Totally see that. That's somebody broke his heart. I even possibly see him pawning the ring to buy alcohol purposefully to make her mad, so she wouldn't have the ring. Interesting. All right, we got a couple minutes here. Any message you have for anyone out there? Oh, wow. I got the Hangman. And I almost hear this saying, what is it? Give him enough rope and he'll hang us all, kind of situation. And then we have the Eight of Swords here. Like a dissection of something. Interference. Yeah, I think this is a guy that used to live here. And he had a very sad existence. He loved his children, and he stuck around as long as he did for them. I mean, he didn't off himself or anything, but, I mean, his heart gave out, and he could have prevented that from happening before it actually happened, had he not been drinking and whatever. So that's what I got for Mediumship Mondays. Again, if you guys have any questions you want to add, or and I swear I just saw something, a shadow of something go right there. If you have any, if you guys want me to do a reading for a mediumship reading for any of you, let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And you have a good night.